So over the past few days, the Hololive E and Gen 1 girls have been starting to meet up for one big collaboration. Now, while this would be one thing that's really exciting for them as well as for many viewers, well, many viewers have become concerned because of alleged drama between Calliope Mori and Gawr Gura, because when they were going to their Airbnb, a surprise party was thrown for Calli, and they're trying to condemn her for saying that she put Gura in a dangerous situation.
Oh shit, here we go again.
As always, people know the internet will overreact to some of the dumbest things, and yet again, this is one of those situations. So, for those of you who do not know, well, Calliope Mori had ordered an Airbnb for her and Gura. Callie obviously hears from her sister before they make it to the Airbnb, in which her sister throws a surprise party which Callie was not even aware of. So by the time they got there, well, people were concerned when they heard about the story from this stream here, because they literally thought that Gura was in potential danger. So let's listen to what Callie had to say in her stream here.
But yeah, so I roll up, and it's definitely not just my family member and their significant other. In fact, there are people on the curb and outside chilling with them alcohols, and I'm like, what's going on here? So I roll up, and I get out the car, and I'm like, what is happening here? And family member says, Callie, it's been forever. The mistake that I made was giving them the code. I gave them the code because I thought, they were just gonna let themselves in and, just chill. But no, there was a rager going on, like full-on EDM blasting out the windows. I was like, yo, we're gonna get kicked out. I'd take a little wine glass and go upstairs, and thankfully the master bed was untouched. So I kind of got to chill. I got to relax in the bed with, the sound of speakers booming, which is always fun. They're gonna be booming again tonight, but I think they turned it off because I peacefully requested. I was like, look, the only way I can be here is by being a VTuber.
Which then, of course, has led to some reactions such as this. Great job bringing a bunch of random drug addicts and alcoholics over to throw a ranger when you have a socially anxious person with a secretive identity with you.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
As she said, she didn't bring them. It was a surprise to her that this party was even being thrown in the first place. She just thought that her sister and her sister's significant other was going to chill, and instead it turned out to be a surprise party being thrown for her that she had no idea of. Now, yes, she could have been more responsible, I do definitely agree, and not given her sister the code, and her sister could have just waited until she got there. But I do think it was a bit irresponsible for Callie to give her sister the code, and it does seem a bit inconsiderate of Gura's privacy, but at the same time, it's not as if she expected her sister to just throw this party, Like, she didn't think that was going to happen. That went completely against what she thought was going to happen. Then, of course, more people came after her saying, I hope you can finally get out of Hololive now that you've already used it for your own musical career. Please, try not to bring the other girls to the hole with you.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous how they're treating Callie. They're acting like she's some kind of a monster. Like, they act as if Calliope Mori had taken some young boy and threw him at Damon Mills and Kevin Spacey. Like, it's ridiculous. And Gura, from what Callie had said, was okay with it. I mean, she said that everything seemed to be okay.
I think that she's in a room close to me, away from where, like, the speakers do be bumping. I think she's fine. She was just like, no, it's cool. I'm just gonna sleep. So she's sleeping.
And look, if this was an actual issue, this is something that Gura and Callie would need to work with behind the scenes. This is not something they have to make public. Besides, I know this is going to be a big shocker for some people. I mean, everybody's going to be absolutely appalled, but Gura is a grown adult, and she can take care of things herself.
How dare you?
But, that's true. Gura is an adult, and people try to coddle her and act like she's some kind of child or something. She's an adult. Some people were like, Callie, if a shy friend tells you she's fine and wants to go to sleep at a party that turned into a rager, she's not fine. People just kind of interpreting things. and trying to go after however they can. You're like, nice of you to leave Gura alone with people who are tripping balls at a rave at a place no one should know about. Oh man, I'm sick. Was all for nothing. Thanks for ruining everything. You know, like, acting like it's the end of the world. Like, it's ridiculous. Girl should stay away from you. You and your family are too dangerous. Like, it's ridiculous. Acting like she's some kind of a monster when she's not. You know, the thing that I'd imagine some people would be more concerned about would be, like, if doxing happened out of it. That's what I'd be the most concerned about. But it's like some people are just treating Gura as if she's a child. And she's not. She's a grown adult. And while I understand that Gura's talked about, you know, how she's had, like, social issues on stream before, like, she's introverted, people try to act like she's going to have, like, a mental breakdown or explode or something. And it's not going to happen because she's in a group of people. Like, that's ridiculous. Introverts don't blow up because they're around groups of people. Like, that's not how that works. Like, that's ridiculous. But one person did say this: at this point, I'm convinced that when Callie wants to yeet Gura, VT and Twitter would scream child endangerment, because that's what they're acting like. They're acting like Gura's an actual child rather than an adult, which is ridiculous because she is an adult, and I can understand where people would have concern, but treating Gura like she's a child is ridiculous, and attacking Callie over this whole situation, yeah, no, that's stupid as well. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on all these sources of social media. Follow me on Discord, Vines, and Twitter. The links are all in the description below. I do have updates on when videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on all of these platforms of social media. Links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope all of you have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.